Hello everyone and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I'm your host Chad Owens. Happy Wednesday, midweek, peak of the week. We are in our groove. We've got an exciting show for you guys today as always, but before we get into it, you know I gotta give a huge mahalo to Long's Drugs for all of their support. Let's continue to make Long's Drugs a part of our days. Let's dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. Whew, this one got me. This article is a very, very special one. I think it's important for all athletes, people in general, to take a look at what this young man did. And I'm talking about Leonard Lee, safety for our University of Hawaii Rainbow Warrior football team. And Leonard Lee, for those of you who don't know, was one of the most, if not the most vocal player last year during the then head coach Todd Graham's, uneasy environment that he created on that football team. And Leonard Lee, a walk-on, said it was time. Enough was enough, and he said he stepped up because he wanted to ensure the future generations of the Warrior football family. For someone to step up like that, the college kid, a walk-on, speaks volumes to his character. Unfortunately, after missing a couple practices because he just couldn't will himself to get out there because of the situation, he was released. And as we all know what had happened, kids had transferred, Todd Graham resigned, and then we hired head coach right now, Timmy Chang. And they held their walk-on tryouts. Leonard Lee thought he was done with football, or at least he thought football was done with him. Decided to go to the walk-on tryout in, not wearing any University of Hawaii gear because we know he had some. So to humble yourself and to show up at the same level as every other walk-on, every other student that was at the university that wanted to walk on, again, speaks volumes to his character. Had a great workout, ended up getting a call back, and this is what's special. This is when you know you've earned the respect of your teammates. Coach Timmy Chang asked the team, who wants Leonard Lee back? Every single hand went up. Then he got the call, invited to be back on the team, participated in the spring, balled out, a couple picks at Island Day, and here we are, getting ready for the season. He's worked his way back up to the starting wide side safety and one of 13 leaders on the football team, voted. Yeah, I read the article, I was going through it, and I got choked up, so I had to give myself a few minutes. But, it takes a lot to step up out of your comfort zone, to step up and stand up for what is right, what you believe is right. And even if it means sacrificing yourself and what's going to happen to you. But so he basically put his teammates, the future University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, he put them in front of himself. And that takes a lot. And that's true leadership. And so with that, Leonard, I commend you on that, brother. You deserve everything you got right now. And I know you have a locker room full of teammates that's ready to go to war for you. Let's go, Bows. All right, now, I'm going to try my best with this one. Okay, our University of Hawaii Rainbow Warrior men's basketball team has landed a pilot, a transfer from Portland, 6'8", 215-pound forward. All right, here we go now. Matija Svetkov. Please tell me I nailed it. But look, regardless, we got some talent. We're bringing in some height. He's not just a big body that can play the forward position. He's actually versatile. He can play defense and he can shoot it from behind the arc. Okay, so anytime you get a big man that can shoot it, I mean, look at the NBA. I mean, Kevin Durant is basically 7 feet tall point guard. Okay, these guys are getting more and more skilled. The bigger guys, the taller guys, they're starting to handle the rock and do all of these things. So we are just adding more and more versatility to our roster, and I love it. But here's what's interesting, and it makes total sense at the same time. His parents were both professional athletes. Dad was a volleyball player, mom, table tennis. Now, I don't know if you guys play table tennis, ping pong, but if you watch these pros do the thing, it's pretty amazing, right? The speed in which they get that ball over the net, they're playing like 10 feet back behind the table. It's amazing. If you guys want to go watch it, just pull up YouTube, right? Professional table tennis. It's interesting. Anyway, let's get back to the Rainbow Warrior basketball team. We are, like I said, adding more depth to our roster. We're adding more talent, and we're just prepping, man. Everyone, he entered the transfer portal, and when Hawaii offered, of course he's gonna come. I've been saying this. Everybody wants to come and be a part of this culture. We're building something very special here. We've already built something special, but hey, we go through our ups and downs, but right now, if you're a college athlete in the transfer portal, if you're a high school kid looking to go somewhere special, this is the place to be. So, Matija, hey, congratulations, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I hope to meet you one day, maybe have a little 3-point contest. But look, nonetheless, congrats, good luck, and let's go Bows. Former Kahuku All-State basketball player Amari Westmoreland Vendiola has entered the RSL's postgraduate program in Utah. All right, and what is this program? It's basically training camp. It's a facility where you can go train, get bigger, stronger, faster, work your craft, and get better. And here's the thing. His college clock will not start. That's an amazing opportunity for an athlete to develop their skill, right? Attain the physical skills that they need to improve on, to prep themselves to get a better look, to go to a bigger college, or whatever the case may be. So I think it's amazing. I don't know if they had anything like this for football, but I think it'd be a benefit, because the biggest thing for an 18-year-old going into college, that transition, you're 18 and then you're competing against 20, 21, 22, sometimes 23-year-olds, sometimes older. And that's a big gap from a maturity level standpoint. So this will allow him to mature and develop physically, like I said, and mentally. And at the end of the day, developing those basketball skills to get to that elite level. And so congratulations, brother. Go out there, enjoy yourself, put in the work, because at the end of the day, that's the difference maker in all of this, in all of sports. It's the hard work and dedication you put into your craft. How much are you willing to sacrifice to achieve the things you want to achieve? And I think you're already taking a big step in that direction by going out there, right? I know you've got family in Utah. It's beautiful scenery, but it's a business decision, right? It's a business decision, and you've already taken a step in that direction. So congrats again. And if you guys want to dive deeper into this article, please go take a read in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Man, wow. An era in sports will be coming to an end shortly, as 23-time Grand Slam winner Serena Williams will be walking away from tennis, most likely after the US Open. That's going to be her final match. Seeing all these greats of our time, right? We witnessed their greatness. We witnessed them rise to the top and stay there and battle it out, go through the ups and downs of injuries and life, and still persevere through to be at the top. All come to an end. We've seen it with other athletes. And it's always hard to say goodbye to these athletes, because we just love the entertainment, the sports entertainment that they provided for us for so many years. We almost, it's like the Michael Jordans of the world, right? Tiger Woods is still playing. Tom Brady, retired, coming back. I mean, there's so much more on this list. But now Serena Williams paved the way for so many. So many. And she is a leader of women. She's a leader just in general of people. She's inspired so many, and she's carried herself just with the utmost humbleness, respect, and at the same time, though, her drive and determination, her courage, her strength, everything. She showed everything throughout her career, and she was able to do everything on the tennis court, off the tennis court. But now, being a mom, she said it's time for her to shift her focus on being a mother. And, you know, a lot of these athletes, they have other things that they want to do, other passions. And there comes a time in all of our lives, all of our athletes' lives, that we make that tough decision to walk away from something that we've dedicated our entire lives to. And so with that, Serena, we appreciate you for all the things that I had talked about. Go enjoy being a full-time mom, and whatever it is you decide to do in your next chapter, good luck. And I know you're gonna crush it, because that same work ethic, that same skills that you've developed over your tennis career, as all athletes do, that will go right into the next vehicle, and that's gonna take off as well. So congratulations, good luck. We look forward to seeing you at the US Open for your final slam. Former University of Hawaii head coach and quarterback Nick Rolovich, who was the Washington State head coach that was released and terminated due to non-compliance with their COVID restrictions, with the vaccine mandates and all that stuff, filed a claim against Washington State and is seeking $25 million, which is rightfully was in his contract. That's what he was going to be owed. And I'm sure his original contract did not have anything to do with being vaccinated. And so that's what's going on right now. We all knew it was coming, and especially the way things are going now, I think Nick's got a really good shot at winning this case. It's very unfortunate though, because he earned his way, he earned that spot, he earned that coaching gig, and I thought that they were in a good spot, a good place. But now, hey, it is what it is. I just hope he gets what he deserves, and we're going to continue to follow along this story, and we'll keep you guys updated on that one. And that is it for today's show. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. I hope you have built that momentum and you're flowing through the week. You've won the day, and you're looking forward to tomorrow to do it all over again. Mahalo to Long's Drugs for all of your support. Let's continue to make Long's Drugs a part of our days. I'll see you all come Aloha Friday.